It is May the 5th, 2021. I'm Andy, and this is the Minorcan Mullet Report from the Golden Ray Rec site in the St. Simons Sound. Happy Cinco de Mayo. We decided to get on out there this afternoon, take a look. We're anticipating the start of some cutting coming up soon, so we were kind of eagerly anticipating today. We know in our poll that we've had up, it was either before the 5th or after the 5th to the 10th. And we felt like that was going to be a pretty close day, pretty close bet. So we thought we'd show you a little bit about the Minorcan mullet heading out. Get a little video here of getting ready to get underway and head out to the Sound, leaving the St. Simons Marina on St. Simons Island. And this is great.
We're going today?
You never know who
Tomorrow.
you're going to see on the water.
Tomorrow?
Some friends here getting ready to go. They're going offshore and tomorrow, blue water fishing. And then also we passed by the Skipper T. This is a regular here out at the site. These guys look at the sonar readings and take all those images for the operation. A little quick run out. And there we can see the BB 10,000 and the Golden Ray. Well, we got out, the first thing we noticed was that the Stephanie Dan and the Captain Willie Landers were tied up to the 295 and the 291 barge complex that is over more towards the Jekyll Island side of the wreck. But they were there tied up to the barges, kind of on station. The site was kind of a lonely place today. We saw the Alley Bell. That's the environmental recording boat, the boat that's out, the red and white boat that we see out that records wildlife, any interaction with wildlife around the site. They're out recording that. A couple of environmental boats, the monitor tugs, the towboat that we've seen out, that's the Winnie, and then the C2 safety boat was out doing a crew change and came back out the site just as we were getting ready to go. But other than that, the site was pretty lonely today. But there we see the straps are now attached. They have lowered the spreader bars down to the Golden Ray onto section number 3, and they have got the straps have been attached to the lifting lugs. And it's really, again, neat to see this thing starting to shorten up. We got 3 more cuts here, which will yield 4 pieces. And we're really hoping that these cuts go a lot easier, more along the lines of what we saw with that section number 2 when it was cut. Just over a week of cutting. We're hoping that this is a very speedy process for the guys. They need some more good vibes after fighting with that section 7 for so long. But as we got around, we could see that the chains were attached. Now, we don't know if these are just the old chains that were put into place months ago, and they were of a lesser tensile strength. They don't have the rating of the chain that they used to finally get through section 7. And from what we've been told, they're going to just initially go ahead and change out that chain and put on that higher tension or higher tensile strength, that higher rated R5 chain onto the cutting blocks when they just initially start the cutting, just to make things maybe something less to worry about. We've seen chain failures quite a bit on the project, not so much with the R5 after we saw that. So maybe that's the plan, to go ahead and get those in place, and that might be what's going on here. Really not sure whether they had changed them out yet or whether they're in the process of doing that. But chains were hooked up on both sides of the VB 10,000. We could see it there just plain as day. And it looks like, if this is the R5 chain, they are very close to starting cutting. Would expect to see operations start tomorrow or Friday for sure. That's just the way we feel about it. We've got good vibes, and we're sending them good mojo that the crews can go ahead and get things going, and hopefully see this piece cut through in a very short amount of time. That would be awesome, and certainly welcomed by everyone, not only the guys that are out working on the site, but the folks who have seen the Golden Ray out here for a very long time. It's been since September the 8th, 2019, when she rolled over in the Sound on her way out from the Port of Brunswick. This car carrier with some 4,200 vehicles aboard has been over on its side between St. Simons and Jekyll Island. And looking back now into that cutoff section 6, we can see that cargo of vehicles in there, and we expect to see, while cutting is going on, we expect to see that the barges back out with that grapple machine, and we think that they're going to be working on doing some weight shedding there to get rid of some of that, whatever weight that they can get to, whether it be cars or decks, get it pulled out of there to lighten those sections before they're lifted after they're cut by the VB 10,000. All in all, a pretty exciting day. Now, we are expecting some weather this evening here on the site, and the wind was blowing. We had a little bit of swell out there today. And with approaching storms that may get a little severe at times, we're hoping that they don't have any problems and that everything works out fine and they can get to that cutting very soon. Well, here we are. We're pulling back up to the St. Simons Marina after a quick trip out to the VB 10,000 and the Golden Ray. And we're going to try to get this thing tied up so that we can hurry home and get a video uploaded to YouTube, because that's kind of what we do now. And look at there. Wow. Sometimes we just get lucky. Well, we're going to let this video kind of play out here. We're going to ask, if you haven't done it yet, please click on that subscribe button. You know, it's free to all. Just click on it for us. Hey, send us some comments. We love getting the comments. We're going to try to answer some more of those. And then most of all, hey, we want you guys to stay safe out there.